today in celebrating the class of 2018. I would ask before we start that you please silence your cell phones. That would be greatly appreciated. And first off, I'd like to introduce Essex High School senior Cam Quinn.
If everyone could please rise, remove their hats, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'd like to invite the chamber choir up front for the national anthem. Could the class marshals seat the graduates? Once again, Essex High School senior Cam Quinn.
Hello, and as introduced, my name is Cameron Quinn. I am honored to be speaking today. I would like to start by thanking and welcoming everyone in attendance. Siblings, relatives, friends, acquaintances, council, class members, and most of all, parents. We couldn't have done it without you. I would also like to recognize the administration, school board, teachers, coaches, and overall, the entire staff throughout the Essex Westford School District who operate our home away from home, what seems like seamlessly every day. Today is a special day that I am beyond honored to be sharing with those who will soon walk across this stage for the first and last time. Essex High School has acted, as our biology teacher, Mr. Weiss, would say, as a petri dish with a lawn of growth. We mixed all the kids together 4 short years ago, gave them some food for thought, added a little heat to get things mixed up, and saw the changes in growth that would occur what seemed like overnight. Anyone who took advanced biology would know these were some pretty awesome changes. We are no longer the lame regular E. coli. We are the antibiotic-resistant, fluorescent glowing E. coli that only Mr. Weiss's labs can produce. Every second in these halls is one that has impacted every student. Whether an assignment, task, or challenge seemed reasonable or not, you simply cannot deny the facts. We entered these doors as children, back before we had to get buzzed in and the elusive flex block didn't even exist. But now, as we exit them for the last time as students, it is clear to see that collectively we are the young men and women of tomorrow. Because of the world-class staff here at Essex, we can walk out these doors with skills that we need to survive in the world. Yes, we may have picked up a few that aren't relevant, regardless how hard the math department tries to make real-world applications. But for the most part, every day was a new lesson in life. We have dealt with hardship and good times, drama and endless laughs, bumps in the road and all-time highs. But most of all, we have dealt with success and we have dealt with failure. These are lessons that none of us learned alone. Every step of the way, our teachers and our classmates have had our backs. We can leave certain that the person on our left and the person on our right will always rise one more time than the opponent. The game of a life is a game that we, the class of 2018, plays to win. The myth of Sisyphus is a lesson learned in Mr. Murray's class that applies to each and every one of us. Imagine life as a boulder and all our obstacles and challenges as a mountain of varying size. Our minds and attitudes, who we are as individuals, can allow us to make this either a punishment or a privilege. The second we quit pushing our boulder up the mountain and allow for the privilege to become a punishment is the second that boulder will roll back down to crush us. Being human, we cannot go forever, but simply put, the class of 2018 will always go one step higher than their tallest mountain. The cliche saying, "I want to go somewhere in life," does not apply. We have achievers of all sorts, and I haven't realized this until I finally stepped out of my sphere in my senior year. After attending the senior showcase in music, a wide variety of presentations, and doing my best to be at every extracurricular activity I could, it is clear to see that there is an immense outreach of talent sitting before me. There are people who can sit on stage with their brothers and sisters and perform music in front of a live audience. There are people who work full-time trade jobs after school. There are people who have their artwork recognized at a statewide level. All I have to say is wow. Ambition, drive, determination, heart, passion, however you choose to say it, this class will do more than go somewhere. We will do something. Sitting before me in these seats could be a cure to cancer, a head politician, a platinum artist, or a modern-day Da Vinci. I truthfully can say that I believe one of these is bound to happen. We are the future, and we will do something about that. As I sat on my couch last weekend, trying to gather my thoughts for what I was going to say today, I came to one conclusion. The best way to welcome everyone today was to say something that I could truly buy into and something I could believe. After walking the halls, having the conversations we have talked, and learned the lessons that have changed us forever, I can only come to one simple conclusion. If, as everyone says, we are the future and we are the kids of tomorrow, then I'm going to have to pack my nicest clothes, because I'm sure with the young minds that fill these chairs, it's going to be a great day. Again, thank you to all of those who have gotten us here, because we all know that we couldn't have done it alone. And finally, as I pass the microphone to two more individuals, as the wise Dr. Seuss said, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your day. Mom and Dad, I love you. Thank you very much.
I'd like to invite to the podium Essex High School senior Samantha Hemphill.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for gathering on this beautiful day inside an ice rink. As I'm sure the rest of my fellow graduates have, I've spent much of the past year struggling to figure out what I want to do in the future. However, while drafting this speech, I realized just how happy I am to not be pursuing a career in writing. I started with the obvious: how did I get here? My most meaningful experiences, which people impacted me. I tried to think of something that we could all relate to. However, quickly realized this may be impossible, as each of us have had unique experiences and accomplishments these past 4 years. Whether these were academic, athletic, artistic, or personal milestones, each have added a new layer to our foundations. These accomplishments taught us the important things, besides rotating conic sections. I started to reflect back to my scrawny, freckled 8th grade self and ask, what are the things I didn't know before high school? I'm well aware my classmates probably don't want to remember their naive middle school years, but I'm asking you now to all reflect a bit and see if any of this rings a bell. 4 years ago, I didn't know how to trust my instincts and intuition. I'd always been one to second guess. However, upon entering Mr. Pellerin's class, I realized that often the crazy fraction was the correct answer. 4 years ago, I didn't know how to walk properly in the hallways, a freshman stereotype, but very true. 4 years ago, I didn't know anybody could be as passionate as Mr. Sharon is about poetry. 4 years ago, I didn't know how to be prepared for a class, for a game, for a speech in front of several hundred people. I'm sure my friends will let me know if I've learned anything about this one in just a few minutes. 4 years ago, I didn't know how to be a part of a team. After joining field hockey, I had the pleasure to be a part of the most supportive and genuinely spirited group of people I've ever met. I'll always remember this underclassman, a phenomenal runner, who after completing her laps would jog over to friends to deliver water. Coach Garrow is known for encouraging and cultivating these team values on and off the field. We will leave high school knowing that we've developed fundamentals like these, and they'll be with us forever. But I know that this, high school graduation, isn't the moment our future becomes smooth sailing. We should be proud to say that high school is not the peak of our potential. But however, this means that things will get harder. My older sister wrote in her college essay that entering high school freshman year was like walking into a completely pitch black room with no idea where to find a light switch, let alone a way to move forward. Whether it be a gap year, starting a job, or more school, we're about to experience the same feeling all over again. However, I present to you our last 4 years at Essex High School as evidence that there is in fact a light switch. We navigated through a terrifying freshman year, got behind the wheel our sophomore year, survived being juniors despite early onset senioritis, and finally persevered another year to graduation. Our time here has built a foundation, and we'll always be able to draw on this to face whatever curveballs are thrown our way. But moving forward, it's our responsibility to add to that foundation. The well-known historian Mick Jagger once wrote, "Lose your dreams and you might just lose your mind." I'd like to think that Essex High School has helped shape our dreams for the future so that we do not, in fact, lose our minds. I want to conclude my speech by showing gratitude. On behalf of the class of 2018, I want to say thank you to the incredible math department at EHS that challenged me, and to whichever department challenged you. Thank you for being there. To the rest of the teachers that supported us through even our least favorite subjects, thank you for being there. To the friendships we have gained that can always make us laugh or provide a shoulder to lean on, thank you for being there. To the rest of the high school staff, coaches, guidance counselors, main office, in other words, all the people that made our education possible and seamless, we thank you for being there. To our families who supported us while we struggled to make midnight essay deadlines, thank you for being there. And lastly, to Martones, thank you for being right around the corner. Yeah. Whatever challenges we may face, just remember, we got this, Essex High School, class of 2018. Bring it on.
And I'd like to invite Essex High School senior Nick Norton to the podium.
Good morning. It's a great honor to speak to you all, both my fellow graduates and the family and friends that have gathered here today. As I was writing this speech over the past few weeks, I often found myself remembering small memories from my time here at EHS. But I felt that even with great memories of classes taken, state championships won, and friendships formed, my time here at Essex has been much more important than the mere sum of these milestones. To me, it is these amazing experiences that we have all had during the past 4 years of our lives that have allowed us to become better people than when we walked through the front door for our first day of classes well over 1,000 days ago. In this time, I believe that we have learned the value of hard work and seen that when we put in effort, our best work comes as a result. It is with this thought that I will share with you a piece of advice which I first heard a few years ago, which I have seen a couple of times since, and which I believe applies perfectly now. The fact is that other than being the same species, there is only one true commonality between every single person on this planet, and that is that we all live with the same 24 hours in every single day. This means that no matter what hand you have been dealt in life, if you are willing to work harder or work longer than anybody else, you will find the success that you're looking for. Our generation stands at a truly unique place in history, with the ability to change our world in a way unseen since the Industrial Revolution. Within the next 50 years, the world as we know it will be an entirely different place. Innovations in the field of food production could lead to the eradication of world hunger by making production exponentially more efficient. Breakthroughs in medicine could lead to a world in which there are no incurable diseases, and where every person has the ability to live life to the fullest. And changing geopolitical landscapes could hypothetically lead to a world free of nuclear weapons or catastrophic conflict. This world of limitless potential is upon our doorstep, and it is our job to ensure that we create the world that we want to live in. Although our potential is limitless, we have received an enormous boost from each of our teachers who have helped us to expand our knowledge, and I would like to take a moment to thank each and every one of the hundreds of staff members who have helped us to reach the point we are at today. Although it's unlikely that in the future, many of us will need to know how to find the derivative of inverse tangent, or how to amend the Constitution, or how to write with parallel structure, it is because of the knowledge given to us by our teachers that the sky is truly the limit for our generation. And as I see numerous familiar faces here today, I would like to challenge each and every one of my fellow classmates to take a minute or two after we walk out of the rink today to find a teacher that has made a difference in your life and simply thank them for everything they've done. As I've pointed out here today, we each have the ability to do great things when we put in hard work and show determination. Yet there are many people in this world who believe that our generation is not the answer to our world's problems. In the past 4 years, I've read numerous articles, some of which were assigned to me by teachers sitting in this building right now, about how our generation is, quote, lazy or unaware of what is going on in the world. While I know for a fact that these articles are entirely untrue, I'd like to issue another challenge to those of you sitting before me today. Go out into the world and prove to everybody else that these articles are indeed untrue. No matter what your dream is, whether it's to be a lawyer or a rock star, a chemist or an athlete, a mechanic or a rocket scientist, a real estate agent or a member of our armed forces, or even if you choose to come back to this very school to teach our next generation, go out and prove that we have the ability to do anything we set our minds to. Do not be afraid to take risks, and certainly do not be afraid to fail. The one thing that could hold our generation back from its full potential is a lack of perseverance, so I suggest that we all listen to our freshman English teachers and show some grit. With that being said, I ask you all to leave here today and go out into the rest of your lives to prove the doubters wrong and to live your dreams, no matter how many attempts it may take. That being said, I wish the best of luck to each and every one of you in the future. I hope to see all of you again, and for the final time as EHS students, go Hornets.
gives me great pleasure to introduce the faculty speaker this year that the class of 2018 has chosen, Essex High School mathematics teacher and coach extraordinaire, Mr. Eric Langevin.
Morning. I'm still in disbelief that you guys actually wanted me to speak to you today. So much in disbelief that when I sat down to start writing my speech this morning, I struggled a little bit to figure some stuff out, and then I started reflecting on this class has grown a lot, not just in height, since 98% of you are taller than me again, but also just in your knowledge. You know so much, and you actually taught me quite a bit. Like, I know how to snap fish now. I'm just going to need help with that Insta thing. My oatmeal doesn't quite work that well. So I did pare this down, like Mr. Reardon said, to just under 42 minutes. I got you covered. And I want to address that thing Sam was saying about senioritis. It was bad this year. I was actually going to talk to Mr. Reardon later about maybe just doing this in January next year, a little bit cooler. Most of you were done doing work then anyway, so. The only thing is, I'm seeing some craftiness this year. Some of you are actually sitting there. I heard 2 people walking down the hallway the other day, and they were like, so I got an 87 in the class right now. I'm not taking the final. I'm still going to graduate. And I was like, that's impressive. There's good math done there right there. So I wanted to tell you 3 things today that I've kind of learned throughout the decades since I've been in high school. And I'm just going to share those with you, and you can take them, with a grain of salt. But the first thing I decided that I wanted you to know is to find something you're passionate about and get after it. Okay? Don't wait. The clock is ticking. The decisions you're going to make today are really going to start impacting the rest of your lives. If it's college you're going to, it's the classes you're going to take. Choose them wisely. Okay? If you're not going to college and you're going to travel the world, do it. Okay? Don't wait, do it, okay? Maybe it's the job you're gonna take. Who knows? It's the people you meet and the friendships that you're gonna choose to hold on to. Okay? Those are what's gonna make you happy and passionate about things. Right now, there's probably 100 things you're currently interested in. That's awesome. Do them, okay? Don't wait, do them, okay? Some of these things might be something you have done. Some might be things you wanna do. Go skydiving, travel to Asia, swim with the dolphins. Babysit your favorite math teacher's 2 sons. Any takers? Just saying? No? Okay. Go do those things that you're excited about. Okay? Find the things that are going to make you happiest in life and hold on to them. Find the people that will make you happy. Okay? And don't let them go. Find a career that you are passionate about. Don't find just a job. Find something that you love doing every single day. Okay? I love doing what I do. I love showing up every single day, seeing your grumpy faces because it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and just smiling at you and going. Some days, they might not be the best, but you grind through those, okay? You show up, you get through them, it's going to be all good in the end. At this point, I was thinking about what makes these graduates happy. And I came and I thought, all right, making money, having fun, and then you got to make more money. And then you're going to have more fun. And then you got to make more money. So, in reality, you got some good priorities right now. I like it. I used to be just like you. I loved making money. I loved having fun. Right now, I don't know what happened. 2 of my favorite things I'm passionate about are watching Beachfront Bargain Hunt with my wife on Sunday nights, 9 o'clock. Okay? And the other thing is, I am so passionate about getting up and having a cup of coffee all by myself in the morning before the kids wake up. It's lovely. The parents know what I'm talking about. You do. And the last thing I decided that I was really passionate about, and this just came about recently, and I'm passionate about it, but I still haven't solved it, is I am trying to find one fact, any sort of trivia fact that Nick Norton doesn't know. I've decided I'm going to replace Siri with Nick. So that's the first thing. I urge you to go out after today and figure out what your passions are and really chase those. Number 2, everybody here can make a difference, okay, whether it's in the world or maybe just in someone else's life. I look out at you and I see hope. I see young men and women who are about to step forth and be wonderful things. Okay? As Nick was saying, I see plenty of inspiring people, maybe doctors, lawyers, politicians, artists, babysitters for my kids. Still no takers. This is weird. People who have the potential to win Grammys, Oscars, Pulitzers, Nobel Peace Prizes. The really good thing is I don't see any of you ready for Dr. Phil, and I really don't see any future Darwin Award winners. You should check into that. Make sure you're not one. Okay? Whatever path you choose, make a difference in the lives you affect. Mr. Hirschman stands in the hallways every morning. I don't know if you've seen him, but he stands in those hallways every morning to say hello to you, just because he wants you to feel welcome when you come into the school. Okay? Be that little difference. Maybe you're going to listen to a friend who's having a bad day. Maybe you're offering an older person up some stairs to help an older person up some stairs. Okay? Again, maybe you're babysitting for your favorite math teacher's kids. I'm not going to let it go. You never know how the littlest thing could change someone else's life. Okay? It could be a smile. It could be a hand. It could be anything. 6 years ago, my son had his first seizure. We went to the hospital that night. The next morning, I was still kind of in disbelief. And the next morning, I was holding him in my arms, and he started having another one. And he turned as blue as your hats. Okay? I gave him off. We yelled for some help. I backed up, and I put my hands on my shoulders. At that moment, I felt so alone. Okay? I was terrified. And the only thing I remember is this hand went on my shoulder. And he said, "It's okay, Lange. It's going to be all right." Well, first of all, he said Lange. Okay? He turned out to be one of my former students. He was a pharmacist on his rounds. That hand was such a small gesture, but it made such a difference in my life. You have no idea. Okay? For me, I've tried to live my life since then, trying to make everybody a little bit happier. I go out of my way to try to smile. Okay? No matter what's going on, anywhere, anytime, I try to make other people smile and happy. Okay? Even the smallest gestures could mean the world to someone. Try to remember that, and someday when you need it most, someone will put their hand on your shoulder, or they'll give you a smile when you really need it. Okay? Number 3, do not give up. Okay? I love the tenacity of this class. It's lovely. Okay? Too often people give up on things when they get tough. Life is like riding a bicycle. Albert Einstein once said, "To keep your balance, you must keep moving." A lot of what you've probably encountered so far, maybe not all, but a lot of it, has probably been relatively small. But now it's going to get real. Okay? When you go to college, when you finish college and you're looking for that job and you can't find one, that's tough. Don't quit. Keep going to interviews. Keep smiling. Okay? Keep doing what you can do to get a job. Don't let other people tell you how your life's going to be. In the past 4 years, think about everything that you weathered that we threw at you. We added to the length of your school day. It used to be shorter. Remember that? Gotcha. Okay. And how do we add? By instituting Flex Block. Then we asked you guys to go to it. Flex Block? Mm-mm. The only thing that I want to know, I had a classroom in the front of the school. I want to know how to be the advisor for the Flex Block that takes place at Dunkin' Donuts, because I saw that one happening a lot. Yeah. The lockdown. How about the lockdown? You guys got through that just fine. That was awful. How many people can actually graduate and say that they peed in a trash can? And your teacher told you to? Not many. Okay? You need to be resilient like that in life. And I'm not saying pee in trash cans. You might get arrested for that. 4 years ago, I taught 5 freshman classes. I'm still here, okay? I had so many of you in geometry and algebra that year. That is the year I started losing all of my hair. But here I am speaking to you at graduation today. And now it's your turn. It's time for you to go out, and whatever challenges come your way, get after them, okay? Don't give up. I'm going to end here. I know, I made it just under 42 minutes, with one more little story. Get ready. This is a steamy little story. Okay, you ready? It involves a secret love relationship with me and the dishes. I have to do the dishes every single night. It's a problem, okay? It's an obsession. If I see dishes in the sink, I'm like, I gotta do them. I gotta do the dishes. It drives my wife nuts. She's always like, just come sit down. You don't need to do those 2 dishes. But to me, the dishes signify a completion of my day. Every morning when I get up and I see that sink clear and free of dishes, it reminds me that it's a new day. No dirt or grime from yesterday. Simply a new day with a clean slate. I know I did the dishes yesterday, and I remember that. But today I can start clean. And this is the way I live my life, and I challenge you to do the same. Whatever happens on a given day, remember it, but the next day is a new day with new challenges and more dishes. Still, since you start the day clean, you will have the energy to face those challenges. You're about to start a new chapter in your life. Whatever happened here at EHS, wipe it clean. Don't forget about it. Lock it away. Learn from the cuts you may have endured from the knives in the sink, and get ready for what lies ahead. Be passionate, make a difference every day. When you get knocked down, get back up and do those dishes. Thank you for allowing me to share my advice with you. Best of luck in the future, and celebrate today. You've earned it.
Thank you, Mr. Langevin. After hearing your words, I think I'm going to invite you over for dinner many nights now. Next, I'd like to invite Director of School Counseling, Mark Floyd, to recognize our international students.
Thank you, Mr. Reardon, and congratulations to the class of 2018 from Essex High School. It's a very special time in our program today where we offer our graduating seniors who were born outside of the United States the opportunity to be recognized during this ceremony. Several students will be introduced to you this morning. I'd ask them to remain standing until all have been recognized, and then we can give them a round of applause. First, I'd like to recognize a foreign exchange student who has been with us this semester and will be back in the fall. Liam Dixon, would you please stand? Liam is a senior from New Zealand, is not receiving an Essex High School diploma, but wanted to participate in today's ceremony with his peers, and since he won't be here next June, we let him do it today, so congratulations. The next few that I will introduce to you, I have apologized in advance in case I stumble over their names. So Serkan Setin is from Turkey, and he is unable to be with us today because he has an obligation in Turkey. He is a graduate of this class. Ali Al-Jarrah, please stand. Ali is from Iraq. Yannick Lesquazic from France. And Brian Lenarte from Nicaragua. Congratulations to you all.
It's now time in our graduation program to recognize our graduating seniors who have earned distinguished academic honors while at Essex High School. First, cum laude status. With those students who have earned a grade point average of 93 to 94.9, please stand now and be recognized. Thank you. Next, magna cum laude status. With those students who have earned a grade point average of 95 to 96.9. Please stand and be recognized. And next, summa cum laude status. With those students who have earned a grade point average of 97 or higher, please stand now to be recognized. Congratulations. Next, I would ask our class marshals to prepare the class of 2018 to receive their diplomas. And Mr. Bill O'Neill will be reading the names.
You ready? All set? Kylie Danielle Acker. Jenna Elizabeth Agricola. Caleb Michael Allen. Kylie Acker also was the recipient of the Quinnipiac University Scholarship. We have Lance Scott Aiken. Ali Sadi Aljara. Alexander James Allen. Dakota Amber Allen, graduate of the STEM Academy, ESCO Technology Scholarship, VSAC, Katie Courier Scholarship, and the University of Vermont Scholarship. Gabriel Jacob Allen. Jared Todd Almeida. Waylon Richard Almeida. Tegan Grant Anderson. Megan Elizabeth Ardren. Michael Thomas Ashley. Eric Charles Bond. Julie Alexis Bamford. Justin Lee Barnes. Michael John Barnett. Hannah Elizabeth Barrett. Noah Brian Beckage. Tyler Thomas Beckwith. Grace Michelle Bellino, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Justin Lee Barnes also received the Minuteman Scholarship awarded by the U.S. Army and the Virginia Tech Scholarship. Brianna Noel Benoit. Victoria Jean Benoit. Destiny Dawn Bergeron. Thomas Keith Bergeron, Jr. All-State Bass Performance Scholarship, Evelyn Springstead Senior Scholarship, All-State Musical Festival and University of Hartford Scholarship. Erica Jasmine Bissett. Christopher Thomas Blanco. Nicholas Gavin Blow, University of Vermont Scholarship. Tanner Thomas Bliss, 1957 alumnus and alumnus scholarship. Lauren Carolee Borger. Kayana Ray Bolio. Corey Daniel Bonning. Sorry. Jacob Denver Boulay. Maya Gabrielle Boyers. Ethan James Bruckner. Lucas Claire Buell. Emily Rose Bulger, graduate of the STEM Academy. Maya Noel Berghardt, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Caitlin Ashley Butkus. Justin Joseph Carlson. Jack Stephen Carney, graduate of the STEM Academy. Anna Lynn Charland, University of Vermont Scholarship. Connor Robert Charland. Seamus Michael Chisholm, Catholic Daughters of America Education Scholarship, Ohio State University Scholarship. Justin James Clapp. Katie Alexis Coburn. Augustin Josiah Coombs. Michaela Ann Morgan Campo, graduate of the STEM Academy. Rachel Ann Connor. Andrew Pierce Coolidge. Samuel DeTilio Kucher. Jack Kevin Cronin, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Sam Dahal. Patrick Allen Dahlgren. Bailey James Danforth. Catherine Josephine Daniels. Regan Blythe Day, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Autumn Rose Degree. Nicholas John Anthony DeLello, Goss Dodge Chrysler Scholarship, Hart W.A. Green Award, and SUNY Cortland Scholarship. Julia Margareta Donlevy. Benjamin Quinn Dorfman. Finn Alexander Doherty, graduate of the STEM Academy. Molly Cecilia Douglas, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Isaac Daniel Downs, graduate of the STEM Academy. Olivia Shea Duncan, Gene Robinson Scholarship, awarded by the Essex Boosters. Jesse Andrew Dunton. Maya Duzablan. Noah Persiani Eaton. Julia Marie Eddy. Anna Jan Ekra, graduate of the STEM Academy. Jackson Hollis Emery. Natalie Kate Evanson, SUNY Cortland Scholarship. Samuel James Fian, University of Southern California Scholarship. Evan Ferris, graduate of the STEM Academy. Megan Elizabeth Forbes. Haley Ann Marie Fox. James Theodore Fox, Champlain College Scholarship. Zachary Spencer Fox. Nicole Marie Frank. Adam Thomas Friedman. Emily Beth Friedman, graduate of the STEM Academy, Wheaton College Scholarship. Colby Evan Friend. Charlotte May Frevo. Carl Gregor Fung, graduate of the STEM Academy, University of Vermont Scholarship. Donovan Nicholas Astor Garcia Buckler, graduate of the STEM Academy, Essex Rotary Scholarship. Colby Walker Garrett. Gabrielle Marie Garza, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Donovan Garcia Buckler was also the recipient of the Graduate of the STEM Academy and the Essex Rotary Scholarship. Reagan Lucille Gaskell, Colby Sawyer College Scholarship. Radhika Gautam, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Bridget Elizabeth Gibbons. Jared Thomas Gilman. Riley Austin Gilman. Preston David Gordon, Franklin Pierce University Scholarship. Allison June Green, American Legion Post 91 Past Commander Scholarship, American University Scholarship. Everin Henry Green. Jack Raymond Guntulis. Nicholas Charbel Hanna, graduate of the Global Leadership Program, University of Vermont Scholarship. Emily Patricia Harvey, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Anthony Thomas Hastings. Alex He, Northwestern University Scholarship. Samantha Ryan Hemphill, graduate of the STEM Academy, VSAC Governor Phil Hoff Vermont Honor Scholarship, and Northeastern University Scholarship. Erica Faith Hurtle. Jordan Michael Hines, Robin S. Morris Patriotic Scholarship. Anthony George Hope. Kylie Catherine Hope. Molly Horrigan. Ren Jean House, graduate of the STEM Academy, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, graduate of the Global Leadership Program, Essex Rotary Scholarship, and Oberlin College Scholarship. Grayson Evans Van Hook Howard. Jacob Michael Howard. Matthew Scott Hurlbert. Tigran Gorgon Ruben Ionisian. Megan Elizabeth Jarvis. Benjamin Matthew Johnson. Tigran Ionisian was also a graduate of the STEM Academy. I have Ben. Oh, Isaac. Oh, yeah. Isaac Lee Johnson. Jacob Jones. Thomas James Jordan. Aaron Jeanette Kane. Aaron David Kedzierski, University of Vermont Scholarship. Casey J. Keenan. Molly Kathleen Kenny, University of Vermont Scholarship. Deogracia Keyeslin Kiase. Maverick Robert King. Liam Ronan Kinney. Sarah Edith Knickerbocker, graduate of the STEM Academy, PEO Chapter A Vermont Scholarship. Alexandra Jacqueline Knight, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Edgar Peter Koval. Kevin Alexander Kunker, graduate of the STEM Academy, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, and Vermont Technical College Scholarship. Connor Stephen LeClaire. Lena Lamati, graduate of the STEM Academy. Brianna Angeline Lancaster. Hannah Mallory Lang. Benjamin Edward LaPlante. Amy Rose Lazkrzuski, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, Voya Scholarship National Finalist, the Future Teachers Scholarship from the Vermont Teacher of the Year and University of Colorado Boulder Scholarship. Shauna Marie Levine. Yannick Francois Lascouzek. Alan Ransom LeBlanc. Zachary Joseph Leclerc. Jacob Gregory Lemieux, graduate of the STEM Academy. Shannon Elizabeth Leonard, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Bryce Armand Levely. Brian Manuel Linarte. Kelly Ann Lyon. Megan Marie Lyon. Catherine Tver McGillivray. Rowan Anthony Mahoney, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Amir Aziz Malik. Cassidy Karina Mancuso, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Jenna Mary Mangan. Cassidy Alexis Mannings. Sierra Marie Manrique. Evan Hunter Marnell. Brendan James McCormick, Essence Lions Club Award. Kyle Hunter Minoski. Brianna Michaela Miller. Sydney Ann Miller. Gwen Miller Kessler. Kyle Joseph Mobbs. Ariana Jean Moffitt. Jake Barrett Moran. Catherine Nicole Morin, graduate of the STEM Academy. Chantel Wynn, Vermont Technical College Scholarship. Julia Ellegrace Nolan. Nicholas Arthur Norton, National Merit Scholarship. Eric William Nyhagen. I am Jay O'Donnell. Sandy Noah Ong, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Crispin Oshudama, Hannah Joyce Palmer. Susanna Grace Palmer, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Israel Minor Sarabroff Patterson. Cody Hatcher Pavlovic. Meredith Brierton Payson, NCAA Athletic Scholarship, LIU Post Long Island University Scholarship. Adela Pico. Graham Rob Pelkey. Maxwell David Penzo. Daniel Allen Perry, Bradley Nadu Memorial Scholarship. Hannah Sue Poquette. Justin Thomas Poulin. Zachary L. Pratt. Zachary Lewis Preston, graduate of the STEM Academy, Colorado School of Mines Scholarship. Christina Marie Preddy. Joseph Leo Printon, Champlain College Scholarship. Garrett Pryor Dara. Maya Jane Provost. Jenna Michelle Pulio, Kim Willie Memorial Scholarship. Cameron Charles Quinn, graduate of the STEM Academy, United States Naval Academy appointment. Kabita Rai. Gary Michael Randall. David Michael Raymond. Megan Christine Rayon. Ella Louise Rice, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Stephen Robert Richer. Jacob Michael Rigoli. Mackenzie Grace Rivers. Alexei Felix Rizvanov. Grant Jerome Robertson, graduate of the STEM Academy Engineering Achievement Award. Hannah Ann Robinson. Jared Michael Rollins. Alexander Lucian Roy, Essex Junction Lions Club Award. Nicholas Ronald Rosati. Simran Sani. Darian Charles Salgado. Tristan Allen Salgado. Chelsea Lynn Savage. Addison Marie Scanlon. Christina Lee Menke Scholarship. Stephen Christopher Seaver. Zachary Paul Seaver. Anastasia Delina Sells, New England College Scholarship. Nicholas Gerard Sarantonio. Amir Anthony Shedyak. Shuli Shen. Brad Sheridan. Michael Joseph Seacart. Emily Michelle Singer, graduate of the STEM Academy. Jasper Chang Yun Skinner Sloan. Emily Elizabeth Smith. Emily Ann Smith. Hunter Corbett Smith. Nathan G. Smith, LaSalle College Scholarship. Garrett Edward Somerset, Castleton University Scholarship. Trinity Lee Stewart. Madison Marie Stork. Josephine Elise Sumner, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Dominique Renee Sweat. Essex Junction Firefighters Fund Scholarship, Essex Rotary Scholarship. Nathan Alexander Terrio. Trenton Lee Tebow. Parnthrep Tong Jun Tuk. McKenna Elise Thorne, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Emily Rose Trombley, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Sydney Jane Torer, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, Elmira College Scholarship. Anna Teresa Ursini, graduate of the STEM Academy, Vermont NASA Space Grant Scholarship. Joseph Aiden Van Zura. Gabriel Jose Velasquez, graduate of the STEM Academy, VSAC Award and Clarkson University Scholarship. Samuel Jose Velasquez, graduate of the STEM Academy, Vermont Technical College Scholarship. Chandler Edward Volk, Essex Junction Lions Club Award. Melissa Rose Wade, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Eric Daniel Lima Joaquim, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Chrissy Nicole Ward Arnold. Alexander Parkinson Ware. Ryan Allen Wells. Kimberly Louise Weston Duzablan. Caitlin Taylor Whitehouse. Morgan Elise Whitney, graduate of the Global Leadership Program. Sean Christopher Williams. Thomas Sherman Williams. Cassie Emma Wilson. Trayvon Wilson. Anna Jean Wilson Michelonis. Kelsey Lynn Wimble. Phoebe A.T. Yap. Broderick Austin Yates. Vermont Golf Association Scholarship, Siena College Scholarship. Ryan Newton Young. Ingrid Elizabeth Zinger, graduate of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, University of Vermont Scholarship. from right to left?
Yes, from right to left.
And then while we're standing up, you want me to stand up first?
Yeah.
You want the marshals to do it? Would you please, class of 2018, stand up? Should say wake up. Stand up. Would you please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your mortarboard? Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the class of 2018.
If I could have the class marshals prepare the graduates to exit the skating facility. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of the day. Well done.